Hey, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexander, and I'm a guitarist, composer, and overall music nerd from Denmark. And in this 2-minute tone tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to build a cool sounding modern metal slash djent slash prog slash low tuned super heavy guitar tone on the Line6 Helix. And I also have a free IR that you can download. Let's go. So this preset makes your guitar go from this to this. Let's head over to Helix Edit and see how I built this tone. Alright guys, so welcome to Helix Edit. Before we start diving into the tone, I am on this here guitar. I don't think it ever made it to the channel yet. It's a Schecter, I think it's a C1 hybrid with the Evertune system. Super cool. I use it for studio guitar for a while now. It has the EMG 808 X's, I think they're called. And I think the pickups are a little dull. So if you find this tone to be very high-endy and very hissy and too bright, it's because of these pickups to make it sound good on this guitar. I'll show you when we get into it where you can sort of counteract this if you have another guitar, you probably do, but with some better pickups, right? Because these, I don't really enjoy them. When I get the money for it, I'll, of course, replace them. And no offense to EMG users out there, I had many for many years, but this particular model, not my thing. Let me know if you have any good suggestions for pickups I should try. That would be very nice of you. All right, so to Helix Edit, we are using the Line6 Oblivion from the new firmware. Super cool amp. I was a big fan of the Ventoux or the Ventex or whatever, and the Bedonk amp before that. So the Line6 models are just stellar, and this is another fine job for exactly this kind of stuff. And you can check out the settings here while I ramble on. I didn't change a lot, mostly played around with the boost and turned off a few things. You can copy the settings there. And the IR, secret IR 5. I'll make sure to share this on my website so you can grab it. It is a part of a pack that has not come out yet. Maybe I'll link to it here if it comes out before this video. Or else, make sure to keep an eye out on the site. I have a lot of cool things coming during this year. Not only guitar related or Helix related, spoiler, but a lot of other cool things too. Low cut at 120, high cut at 8K. Of course, if you want more high end, you can play around with that. But really cool IR, I think it sounds great. It's one of the better ones that I've done. Okay, so as per usual, we have a pre-amp kind of section, or if you think about DAWs, it would be a pre-processing thing. So I have some IR sculpting. We have the obligatory distortion pedal. We have a gate because it gets noisy. And then we have the post effects, right? And this is good for HX Stomp as well. I try to keep many of these tones fairly simple, and you can get very far with only one signal chain. This is what it sounds like just with the Oblivion amp and the IR. It's very noisy, but I think it's a very fine job. Just this, I could record with this and then fix the rest in the DAW. It sounds very good. So first of all, we have the gate, the horizon gate, and it's just the, no, it's not the start seconds. I turned the sensitivity to 10 because it was super noisy. Of course, the input gate is also on 48 dB, and I turned the decay all the way to 10 milliseconds to get a bit more quiet, right? So the good old trick, the simple EQ, or I think of it as sort of DI sculpting. You can copy the settings here. It just gives a bit more string chime, a bit more definition if you want that syncopated single string djenty madness, right? Then we go into the horizon drive with these settings. This, the brightener, funny enough. Here you can counteract some of the high end if you have better pickups than I. Attack to 4, I kind of like that setting. Rest I didn't really touch. So with that, we get somewhere around here. Right, starting to sound like Djent. Then we go after the cab, we have the 10-band graphic EQ. After that, we have a Rochester sort of a mix box compressor. And then in the end, we have a little bit of a dynamic room. So the 10-band graphic EQ has these settings. It fixes some of our problems, right? Without. No, I'm just playing open strings, but I hope you can hear. It just kind of steps forward, right? So we get rid of some of the mud and we get a lot more definition. This is, of course, also a great place to fix some of the high-end if that annoys you. It's not that aggressive. Then we dive into the mix bus compressor. That's without. Blue. We get a bit more definition again, and it's just more sort of together and hits harder, right? Very nice. Then in the end, it's very subtle, but we have the dynamic room. And this is, of course, just if you want some kind of amp in the room feel. It's hard to hear on headphones, but on my monitors or in my, or you can see it, I have an FRR speaker. It actually helps a lot with getting some more fullness and some more, just amp in the room kind of feel. I hate that term, but it helps with that. And it is the room reverb. It's the stock settings, but I turned down the mix a bit because it was too much for all the modernness and the metalness. That is it. Super cool. I hope that you enjoy the preset and you got to check out all of the settings. You can head to the link in the description and you can pick up the IR. And if you want to be a total bro, you can subscribe to the channel, of course, like the video, throw a comment, pick up suggestions are more than welcome. And you can check out the website. You don't have to buy anything. There's a lot of free stuff on there. Just come hang out and check out what I got going on. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching the video. Stay safe out there and I will see you next time.